In a small town where life moved quietly, a mother lived with her only son Daniel. She was a simple woman, not rich, not powerful, but her faith was strong. She believed that the greatest gift she could give her child was prayer. Daniel was 17, handsome, full of dreams, but lately he had changed. He came home late. His phone buzzed with messages he didn't want her to see, and the laughter she once knew had faded. She asked him gently, "Is everything okay?" He would smile, hug her and say, "I'm fine, Mom." But a mother's heart always knows, and hers was heavy. She didn't shout. She didn't fight. Instead, every night after Daniel fell asleep, she would kneel beside his bed, hands trembling, heart breaking. She whispered prayers into the dark. "God, wherever he goes, go with him. Break every wrong friendship before it breaks him. Shield him from what my eyes cannot see." Night after night, she planted seeds of prayer, believing they would bloom in ways she might never witness. Meanwhile, at school, Daniel was being pulled into a dangerous crowd. Boys who dressed sharp but lived wild. Fast money, quick fights, dark promises whispered behind school walls. One Friday night, they invited him to prove himself. Just one ride, they said. One simple job, no big deal. Daniel stood there, his heart pounding. He didn't know why, but suddenly, fear gripped him tight, like a voice deep inside screaming, "Don't go!" He shook his head and walked away. His so-called friends laughed and called him weak, but he kept walking. One step, then another, until he reached home. When he opened the door, he found his mother sitting at the kitchen table, her Bible open, her hands folded, waiting. She looked up, smiled, and said only two words. "Thank you." Daniel didn't understand. Not then. But the next morning, news spread across the town. Two of his friends were arrested. Guns, drugs, stolen cars. One wrong step, and his life could have ended. Tears filled Daniel's eyes. He realized it wasn't his strength that saved him. It wasn't his wisdom. It was something much stronger. It was a mother's prayer. A quiet battle fought every night while he slept in peace. From that day, Daniel changed. He chose different friends. He worked harder. He listened more. Because somewhere deep inside, he now knew love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it's just a whispered prayer that stands between life and destruction. And sometimes it's the prayer you never hear that saves you the most.